Hey everyone, this is Michelle with Foxy Chick Designs and Magnolia Design Company with day number 8 of our 12 days of Christmas projects. This one is going to be a real quick one tonight. I am not feeling up to snuff, but I wanted to hop on here quick and do a quick project because next week is Christmas and we're only on day 8. So we have day 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we have 4 more days of Christmas projects to fulfill the 12 days of Christmas, and I do want to fulfill that just because, one, that's something I said I wanted to do, and 2, I want you guys to have 12 different options of different things that you can make next year for Christmas gifts. So I am just making sure that I'm live here. I'm going to go ahead and share this one place, and then we will get started. Tonight we are going to work with ink, our permanent ink, and we're going to be working with a ceramic cup. One of my colleagues at work wanted, she got a cup, and so she wanted her initials on it, so I thought we would go ahead and do that for her. And so that's what we are going to do tonight. Okay. And then I'm also going to pin the website onto this post. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that. Go ahead and pin that. So we are going to get started here. First of all, I'm just using a regular ceramic cup that you can get at the Dollar Tree or Walmart or any place like that. So this is the cup that we're going to be using. And then we are going to be using our, let me see, is it the Rae Dunn font? I think it is. I think it's our skinny font. Let me see. Yeah, it's our skinny font. It looks like this here. And I just pulled out her initials. We're going to be doing LRM. So as you're coming in, if you will say hello so that I know that you're here. And we're going to go ahead and get started with this. Like I said, just because I am not feeling it great tonight. I've just not felt well today. Anyhow, we're going to be using some of our black permanent ink from Magnolia Design Company. And I'm going to turn you guys down so that you can see what I'm working on. Alright. There you go. Let me see. Is that? There we go. Sorry, I know I'm bouncing you guys around and I apologize. So this is the mug that we are going to work on, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my black ink first, and we're just going to peel this little backer off here. And I'm going to grab a stir stick. Our stir sticks are green and they come in a pack of 24, and you can use them over and over again. They clean up really, really nice. Alright, so I'm just going to take my stir stick and I'm going to get in there and I'm going to stir up this ink. And it's just like the paste. If you don't like the consistency of it, you can add a little bit of water, which I am going to do. I've got some distilled water here. And I'm just going to put a tad bit in there. And I'm going to get it nice and worked in. So is everybody ready for Christmas? And are you guys staying in, or are you traveling? I know with COVID and stuff, a lot of people are choosing not to travel, but we're traveling to Pennsylvania to be with my family, and I am super excited about that. We leave actually a week from tonight. Hey Missy, I am sending your Christmas ornaments with your sister. Okay. So now I'm going to pull this mug back in, and I'm going to do the M first because the M is the biggest of the letters. And I'm just going to lay that flat down here, and I'm going to lay all three of them down. I'm going to get my L and R as well, so that I can make sure that these offset really nicely. So, and I'm going to fuzz this L because I've not used it yet. Thanks, we'll send money back to you the same way. Okay, that's fine, not a problem. Hope you guys have a good Christmas. I'm looking forward to my next visit to Kentucky, which hopefully will be sooner versus later. Alright, so I am just going to line this guy up like so. And I'm just rubbing out the letter just to make sure that there are no air bubbles. And then I'm going to put the R over here the same way. And just so you guys know, when you pull your stencils off the backers, I always mark the back, just because once I'm done using these, I can clean them up and stick them back on the carrier sheet, and they can be reused over and over again. Our stencils are silk screened, self-adhesive, reusable stencils, and we can use them 8 to 10 times. With some of them, I've gotten more uses out of them, just depending on how you care for your stencils. So anyhow, this is what we've got going right now. So now I'm just going to dip my squeegee into, and actually I don't want that one, I want the squeegee. I like our gray squeegees. I'm going to dip my squeegee into the black ink, and I'm just going to spread it over the silk screened areas, and then we will peel these up and you will see the finished project. So I'm just dipping it in, and a little goes a long way. Okay. This is going to be difficult tonight, of course. Yeah, we're gonna have some difficulties, I see. So I'm gonna use my stir stick and just put some paste down, or some ink down, just because I don't want this to smear or anything. So alright, so there we go. So there's our L, and then I'm going to do our M. And the R, and I'm just making sure that I don't go off the edge. And I got a little bit squeegeed up here, so I'm going to go ahead and get that back into the jar. And with the ink, you don't have to rush, because it does take a little bit of time to dry. So I'm just squeegeeing off the excess back into my jar, and then I'm just going to peel up, and I'm going to walk it across and peel from the middle. You don't want to pull from the edges, because when you do, then you could stretch your stencil, and we don't want to do that. We don't want to stretch them. So there's the L so far, and then I'm going to pull this M, and then I'm going to grab this R. And there you go. And that is how you ink a cup. Then what I will do is, how we heat set this is, I will let this dry, and actually I'll probably use my heat tool and go over it until it is dry, and then I will put it in a cool oven at, I believe it's 350 degrees, and I will let it heat up with the oven, and then I will bake it for 30 to 45 minutes, and then I will turn the oven off and let it cool in the oven as well, and then it'll be heat set to where it can be washed. And with our ink like this, I do recommend that if you're inking ceramics like this, that you hand wash them, that you don't put them in the dishwasher, because the heat could reactivate the ink and it'll make it run. So I would just suggest that anything that you ink on that is ceramic like that, I would suggest that you just hand wash it when you're washing your dishes. So anyway, I'm going to bring you back up here. Oops, we're upside down. So that was our project for tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching how to use some of our permanent ink and using our stencils to create a monogrammed cup. And this is what the cup looks like. So I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time with day number 9 in our 12 days of Christmas projects. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye.